Only a few people call me Mazza, but it makes me feel at home.
Oh, good. That's all right then.
I am making smoky dogs.
Yep.
They are basically really easy, good party food.
Yep.
Talking about bonfire night, perfect for that.
Okay.
And quite simple to make. So just one chopped red onion, one chopped red pepper for a bit of sweetness. Stir that up. Love that nice sizzle sound.
We mentioned it earlier. You created this for somebody pretty special.
Yeah, I made this. This was first tested on Woody Harrelson, who is...
Close personal friend.
Well, that's the thing. People have this misconception that I hang out just with celebrities, and often...
they would get that misconception from looking at your new book.
How do you know why that is?
We do have the proof here.
But can I tell you, it's called Feeding Creativity, and as it's my two passions, photography and food.
Yeah.
And as a portrait photographer, I'm commissioned to meet lots of people, so probably 3/4 of the people in the book I don't know very well, but I worked with them over the years.
Show me your phone book.
Well, yeah, I will. So I'll sort of say, oh, I love this creative person, get a message, and then say, can you be in my book? I'll bring you a recipe.
Yeah.
So that was the idea.
We've got Woody here with the smoky dogs, which
Look at
looks
him, look at him.
absolutely
Moody picture.
amazing. Look at that
Sometimes
photo.
you want to go to a place
What's
your name?
One of the best shows on telly.
He's very, very satisfying to cook for, because actually that time I went around, he had just like this green sort of sludge smoothie in the fridge there. So when I came around with the smoky dogs, him and his friends were very happy.
Is he vegetarian as well, Mary?
He is. He's vegan. He's vegan.
Also,
so I'm putting
I
a bit of
point out
flavour.
this photo as well, because this looks like this was a riot.
Oh.
Who's that again?
Remind me.
Ringo lives
Pops.
in... I'm just adding some flavour here.
Yes.
I've got some rosemary, chopped up sage, and I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sun-dried tomato, brown miso paste.
Okay,
And
so lots
that
and lots.
basically, Ringo lives in America, so Dad and Ringo don't get together very often. But he was over and I interviewed him for the Abbey Road documentary, and I was like, look, come round for lunch next Tuesday. We got them all together.
They've had a quiet week, haven't they?
I know, but it's so great having them together, because they really are like brothers.
Yeah.
And, you know, with this book, it's all about, like, getting people together. This is family style, chuck it in, all eat together. Right, brown miso paste for some
Did
flavour.
you find was it a very different process? Because it's, I mean, you know...
Oh, I forgot the garlic. Can you chop that?
Yeah, sure.
I always forget the garlic.
But you go everywhere with your camera, don't you?
I like having you here helping me chop it.
You're welcome.
Easier. I always have my camera on me, yeah. So this book it's a weird book. It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid portrait cookbook, which is quite unusual. It's fully functioning cookbook, but each person I took a recipe. It's called Feeding Creativity, because any creative person I admired, I said, can I bring you a recipe? I took a portrait of them, very informal, just me and my camera, and the food in a bag. So it's very, you know...
Food in a bag.
I take the food in a little bag, turn up,
Little
put it
plastic
together.
shopping bag.
Who in there
Okay,
brought a
stop
fondue? Did anyone bring a
No
fondue in
fondue.
there? No.
No fondue.
That's my point. That's my point.
Fondue.
There's
No can do
Okay,
fondue.
look at the colour now. This is looking good, smelling good.
Smelling good.
So I've added 1 tin of drained kidney beans. That's going to be the body of it. So we've got the brown miso, we've got the smoked paprika, we've got the herbs, onions, sweet red pepper, and then just mash it, but don't over mash it, because you don't want it. You want some texture. So it's just like give it a good smoosh, but you still want to see everything.
Do you ever get starstruck by anyone you meet?
Dame Judi Dench.
Really?
I took her my apple tart. She's just incredible. She loves a glass of champagne.
Right.
So she is so much fun.
Who doesn't?
She said a lovely quote. She said about when she drinks a glass of fizz.
Yeah.
Doesn't she say, I love that feeling, you know, Mary, when it just gets you just
She
here.
did.
And she described the feeling of drinking
She's like
champagne
so excited about life still.
Oh,
So hold that thought.
Okay.
I'm adding a tablespoon of milled flax seeds, which is a really good binding agent. If you don't, I have it because I use it in my smoothies because it's healthy and got omega oils. If you don't have it, it's fine. Just use the flour because it'll still bind together.
Okay.
It's a really easy recipe, all in one pan. That's it. Give it a really good stir.
Is there anyone that you wanted to get in the book that you couldn't get hold of?
You know what? I had to have a deadline for this book. There's about 50...
Taylor Swift, for example?
Yeah, well, you know, I'm hoping there'll be a volume 2. So, yeah, I had to stop. I wanted it out for Christmas.
I'm also free.
Yeah. But you know what? The thing is, you know, you were saying about the... Well, I've got my camera. I'll take a... I've done this already. I've done it for Woody already. So basically, you bring this, turn the heat off, bring this into a bowl. This will make about 4 really nice, quite large smoky dogs. And then I'm going to get the hot dog bun, because what I like to do... roll it to the size, just get a nice handful, and basically when it's cooled down... Oh, these onions you're just caramelising with a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, which just adds that nice sweetness.
You usually you don't take them too far, do you?
No, I don't. I mean, I know that Bryn and I were talking about it because I'm not trained. Bryn comes over to dinner quite often because his missus is one of my best friends.
His missus.
Actually,
They're indoors.
Bryn has a name check because he loves my brownies, so I put the brownies in
Which
the
I
book.
didn't realise till this morning. That was...
Yeah.
In fact,
Oh,
here
you
she
thought it was
is.
your wife who was making
Well,
it?
And so look,
There's Charlene here,
Oh, there
and
she
there's
is.
even
There
a
you go.
mention for Bryn.
Great
there you
picture.
go.
Yeah,
so
there's a
look,
mention for
That
Bryn
is a lovely
too.
picture.
when
Mary
I
says it's like family.
When I roll the smoky dogs, I usually roll them alongside the bun because I hate it when there's like they're not poking out the edge. So basically, that is one done, and you just
How long we know each other?
repeat that.
25, 30 years. Would you ever thought one day you'll be in a Mary McCartney book?
Yeah.
every day, just...
That's nice. That's a nice little moment. Suck it up.
You know, there's a great range of people. It's not only really well-known creatives.
No, it's less. I'm with it.
That's a very good point, Mary. Very good point.
No, we're only meant to rag on Matt, not Bryn. Not Bryn. So, there we are. So let's get this out. Should we just plate one up? Here we go.
Okay,
Where is
I'm on it.
Here we are.
Getting
You
there.
ready?
Yeah.
So these are quite long, so I usually use like a spatula, lift it in, and as most people that know me know, I love a condiment. So we've got mayonnaise on the bottom, a few rocket leaves to add that pepperiness. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I should get you to do this.
Shall I do it?
Yeah, a little bit of mustard and a little bit of... Because I borrowed this top off my sister, so I have to give it back. I do not want yellow mustard all over it.
Right, let's have some of the onions.
Great. Yeah. So...
Bryn's always been
What
very
else?
complimentary about your food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, you know, vegetarian,
The other one.
plant-based, whichever you want to call it. I think with Mary's food, as Mary said, not a trained chef like you and I, Matt, so there's no rules there.
Yeah.
So for us, we always governed by these rules. And I think Mary's cooking is just good, tasty food.
Instinctive.
That's it. There's nothing else to it.
I mean-
I love... Well, yeah, I'm lucky enough to go out
Thanks,
for dinner
Bryn.
now and again. And it's just great food.
And that, do you know what? That was genuine. That wasn't just
was.
like, my missus is friendly with you.
Yeah.
So I got to be nice.
Yeah.
Well, I was terrified the first time he came over. I was like, what am I
'Cause
going
you
to
were
cook as
cooking,
chef?
yeah,
And
yeah.
then I kind of realised that, you know, you don't get cooked for that often. And a lot of people like simple, satisfying food. And my food is really kind of comforting. It's about pleasing people. It's not overcomplicated.
People
I mean,
pleasing.
that was all in one pan. And also, these are great because you can make them and chill them and freeze them
eat
and
them
just
with your
cook them
fingers.
whenever you want.
Right, looks delicious. But what's it called, Mary?
It is my smoky dogs, and yeah, that's it.
Gotta work on that
Now
title.
just smoky dogs.
Smoky dogs, there you
Smoky
go.
dogs.
Right, incoming. There you go.
yeah.
Tried these before, haven't you, Bryn? I know.
I'd be lucky enough to try these.
Oh,
Here,
man.
come
So
sit down, Mary.
yeah, they are packed with flavour.
Sit there.
Vibrant, colourful.
Oh, Ambassador, you're spoiling us.
Thank you.
Right.
Well, it kind of comes from that because I'm an ambassador for Meat Free Monday, so
very
that's
good.
why.
Okay.
No, because I'm not a trained chef. People more and more would be like, "What recipes can we do?" So you know, that's sort of why I do what I do. So
That's shockingly brilliant.
thank you.
great, isn't it?
Yeah,
Absolutely
no, it's
brilliant.
surprisingly good because
No.
it's such simple ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flavour.
Helen, come on. Have you got enough?
But I love
What?
the
No,
fact
no, no,
that
so I'm
I
going
love
to
the
talk
fact
about
that you
the-
guys
right,
are so
okay.
open to eating vegetarian food now. Like you were saying, you often order it
100%.
on menus. So
100%.
you
But
know.
it's changed
Cheers.
beyond recognition.
Yeah.
What's in my glass?
So
It
it's
does, yeah.
Really,
Quite
yeah,
powerful.
but it's really juicy as well, which is what you want with that.
Lovely.
Nothing too
Gutsy.
yum. Yeah.
Gutsy.
Also with this, you
delicious.
kind of just, because we're being polite because we're on TV, you just
No, it's because I
smush it
can't say
together.
owl.
He can't open his mouth.
I can't bet no. Very dainty knife and fork, but
Yeah.
any other time, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll give you some in a little box to fry up at home.
That was great. Thanks for that, Mary. Right, time for a cuppa. We're now...
Teaspoon of the syrup in as well, just for a bit of sweetness. And then a pinch of ground allspice as well.
And you could get the kids to help with this one as well.
Totally,
They'd
yeah. And the
probably
smell of
love
that,
it.
even though there's no booze in it, it is
Great.
so lovely.
But this
so
is the kind of
warming.
thing I'd make and like put in a flask in the day and just sort of carry it around with me just to make me feel good.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And then so you can just put it all in the saucepan. Once it's warmed, you can leave it there for as long as you like. As long as, again, just don't boil it, and obviously strain it out so you don't get the bits in your glass. So any favourites here? Who's
All of them.
Yeah.
As I get slowly inebriated.
Yeah. I think each one for a different occasion in
Yeah,
a way. This one's
It's
sort
totally
of in
is,
the
isn't
day.
it? Yeah.
I would be this. I've never made mulled wine, but I will because I've never understood how to do it. So now that has just
Very
clarified.
My wife makes it every Christmas,
Yeah.
and it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's really.
This is pretty close to the quality of my
Is
wife's
it?
wine, actually.
Oh, very good. Yeah, look at
Yeah,
you,
that-
Sharma.
I was
He's trying to get the votes for her.
Come on, general British public, you know what to do.
Yeah, no, that I have to say, that's delicious.
Do you love the
Thank
wine?
you.
I knew you'd go with
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Gorgeous.
They're all great. Really.
Simple lad. Right, thanks for that. Nice item, House. Which is all this. Look at this. We got this special.
Yeah, I spotted the pan from my university days. And those things sticking out of them, they're
Love
like
those.
daggers.
Yeah, don't put them in your mouth.
He got really stressed when he saw that.
Well, yeah.
He was like, ugh.
I
Of
did
all
a
the
bit
things that will get you stressed that I've read about in a book, a fondue pot is not one of them. Right, where do you think we're going?
No!
Way.
71%!
Massive turnout.
That's
the crew are
amazing.
very upset because we're not having melted cheese anymore.
Do you
Anyway,
know that?
we might not later. Right, so
Here
That's
in
the
the
see what you've done
mind.
there.
and bring it to you
See what you've
instead.
done. Oh, music as well. It's quite triggering, isn't it?
Your name,
Matthew Tebber.
your occupation,
I am the current host of Saturday Kitchen.
and your specialist
I'm
subject.
the best host, though. It's Saturday Kitchen Live.
Indeed, Saturday Kitchen Live is the BBC's flagship cookery series that's been running on BBC One for over 17 years. With a host
My
of
God,
chefs
he's actually doing it, like-
providing
Sorry.
delicious, inspirational recipes for its loyal viewers. You might be a whiz in the kitchen, Matt, but we're going to find out how much you really know about anything.
This is genuine, by the way. I do not know these questions.
Okie
FYI.
dokie.
So it might know the answers as well.
Let's go.
Might go wrong.
Which chef has featured on every single episode since this series
Oh.
first started on the 24th of June, 2006?
Rick Stein.
Yes. What year did you, Matt, first appear on Saturday Kitchen Live?
I have no idea. It was, I stood in, I want to say 2007.
Yes. Which chef caused a stir on the show by mistakenly using a vulgar term when she meant to say on a whim?
Poppy O'Toole.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Which
I don't know who it
Hollywood
was.
star states in his book that Saturday Kitchen is his favourite show on television?
The Tucci.
It is the Tucci after a wonderful wine pairing from Helen McGinn. Which drink did Niklas Ekstedt suggest would be better paired with his meatballs?
He said milk.
He did. On the 28th of April 2018, which Michelin-starred chef made their own fancy version of Marmite on toast?
His name, René Redzepi.
Yes! Theo Randall holds the Guinness World Record for the fastest time. I've started, so I'll finish. For the fastest time to complete a TV omelette challenge, which he did on Saturday Kitchen on the 2nd of May, 2015. What was his time?
It's on the wall out there, and I can't remember.
They told me you wouldn't know, even though you walk past
I
it
walked
every
past
day.
it, Dave. It's like 9 seconds or something.
No, I'm afraid it is 14.76
Okay, that was a bit optimistic.
seconds.
I was only
And at
one
the
wrong.
end of that round, Matt, you had no passes and a total of 6 points.
Very good. I'm very happy. Well done, Matt. Very happy with that. Well done.
Well
Very well.
done.
Brilliant.
Well done. Fantastic.
I did not know that. Yeah, anyway, back to Marmite on toast. Really? 7
Wonderful.
pages of ingredients that was to make the home ex lovely. Right, where are we at, kid? So, but it's
Is it?
It's called Approaching
Yeah.
Menace.
Yeah.
it's called what?
Approaching Menace.
Is that right?
Yes.
It's a thing.
It's
Yeah.
a thing.
It's like when the lights go down in the cube.
Oh.
But do,
What's
do you
2
know-
plus 2? And I go, oh, no
So,
idea.
Matt, you're going to be coming on the show, Celebrity Mastermind, which starts, new series starts quite soon as well.
Oh, come on.
In the
does
next
it?
few weeks, yes, it does, Matt. Come on, man. Helen was there and was amazing.
I
Ollie
loved
was
it.
amazing. You've got to do it, my brother. You've gotta
Listen,
do it.
why do I keep getting asked to do quiz shows?
What was your special subject? What would it be?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, right now, it'd be Taylor Swift because I'm having a crisis.
Taylor Swift, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of this midlife thing I'm
Yeah.
going through anyway.
But narrow it down, because my
Yes.
mistake was I did 5 novels.
Wow.
That was a mistake. I
Yeah.
should have done 1 film.
Maybe one might have been good,
Yes.
but you were still brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
still
Thank
brilliant.
you.
You don't remember her.
Absolutely.
He's seen so many people going
Outrageous.
through.
Now I know why everyone takes the ribs out of it.
Oh, Matt.
Magnus Magnusson,
Yeah.
John Humphreys,
Yeah.
and some bloke from Lancashire called Clive Myrie.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I was,
We like him
I
more
was,
than
I was scary. It was scary. But I've sort of, I hope, grown into it now, and I love doing it. It's a fantastic team as
I like
well
that
behind
you
it,
bring
and I
a bit
love
of humour
that.
into it. You bring a little bit of humour.
Try to,
I like
yeah,
that.
a bit of, sort of a human element in there because it is so scary.
Yeah.
It is
You know, people are really,
yeah.
you see them shaking and their legs wobbling as they walk to the chair, and
It's like
tough.
a reminder, everything is everything.
Everything is.
Chill.
You know,
Chill.
actually,
You're
Mary,
good
you
at
know what
it.
I'm going to say? And everything is everything. So don't worry about it.
Very good.
Here we go.
I mean, would you have if you were to do it, and I'm sure you'd say there's no way I'd ever do it, knowing what you know, would you have a specialist subject?
I've been asked this on a number of occasions, and it's tricky because I think I'm a classic journalist in that I know a little bit about a lot of things.
Yeah.
But my depth is sort of that much. So to have the knowledge to go through a specialist subject round, to get to the grand final, what, 3 or 4 specialist subjects that you know in the kind of minute detail that Simon and Paula and the others who put the questions together that they come up with. That's a big ask.
Yeah.
It's a big, big ask.
Yeah.
So, American politics, maybe. Man City, the glory years. Maybe I'm a big Manchester.
Play from Bolton.
Yeah,
back
and
to your fish.
Sorry.
Exactly. And don't burn the fish, man. Don't burn the
I know
fish.
Bryn is a
Right,
loot.
I'm putting a little bit of malt vinegar on my piece
Yeah.
of steamed fish. Steamed roasted fish.
Go on,
You
tuck
are
in.
allowed to take.
Tuck in.
No,
Mary
this is
McCartney, you
for
can
you.
have a
I'm nicking a
potato.
potato.
Oh.
Thanks for
Helen,
that.
would you like some
It's
potato?
so helpful.
Cheers. Yeah.
Right, you seconds. What's this? White Rioja?
Why, I love that you were hanging on my every word.
Oh, I have no idea what he said. It was quite busy over here. I got producers in my ears. They're counting down now. How is that, Clive?
It's good. I think that's good.
3,
Why?
2, 1. Too
Love
late.
it.
That's all from us today on Saturday Kitchen Live. Thanks to Bryn, Mary, Helen, and of course Clive. So, enjoy. Bye for now.
Cheers.
How was that? Is that all right? Oh. Okay, good.